Oh, damn. Oh, oh, it's a tough sell for me. What is this? What's going on, YouTube Fragrance family? Welcome to another Robes 08 fragrance review. Today I'm going to put my nose on the designer house of Perry Ellis. Their scent called Reserve for Men. Let's get into it. Reserve for Men hit the shelves in 1998. Bottle sizes are the 1 ounce here that I got in a gift pack, 1.7 ounce, and the big boy, the 3.4 ounce. Concentrations eau de toilette. Pricing online, do not buy it retail. Perry Ellis is selling this stuff for crazy pricing. You're going to be looking at around $15 to $60 online for this one. You can easily get this for $25 and under, so don't buy it retail. That's my only suggestion. The nose behind this one is from the firm of Firmenich. The perfumier behind this one decided, no, don't put my name on this. We can just say that our company did it. How about that? And I understand, buddy. Good idea. Let's get into the note breakdown, and you'll see she's a busy little body. Let's take a look at the introduction. Juniper berries, lavender, grapefruit, bergamot, and geranium. Already there's a fragrance right there. In the mid, we got tarragon, white carnation, caraway, sage, and black rose. And in the base, we got exotic woods, sandalwood, amber, musk, and oak moss. Major notes to this nose right here, lavender, and oh, is she bad. The lavender, sandalwood, and some musks. Group, this is an aromatic fougere. How many sprays and where? Do I have to? Yes, you do for the review. Okay, let's do this for the subscribers. So, 5 sprays, 1 on the chest, 2 on the neck here and here. Oh, it's painful. And 2 on the arms right here. 5. Whew. Oh, that lavender. It hurts. It burns. Fun fact on this fragrance, and I got to thank Base Notes for this one. This one was actually an exclusive Perry Ellis, believe it or not. It was only sold at high-end suit and tuxedo shops for Perry Ellis. This was made for the high-end formal event. Okay. Some say it's not from the 360 line, even though the bottle looks exactly like the 360 line, because it doesn't have 360 in the title. I put in that line because, hey, it's got the bottle, it looks the same, and it is kind of a clone like the rest of the 360 line, and I'm going to get into that later on in this fragrance review. So let's, again, let's delve into this. 1 spray this time, and remind me of that beautiful intro. She's screechy. This is, it reminds me of the 90s. You know, the bad 90s scents, the colognes. This is exactly what it is. And it's, bless their heart, Perry Ellis, they try. From first sniff, Reserve starts with a heavy citrus mixed with a pour, and I want to say pour synthetic lavender with a bit of musk here. This citrus and grapefruit combo is one that you have smelled hundreds of releases in the past 30 years. There's nothing new here. There's nothing that, for me, that stands out. Grapefruit is in a gazillion men's fragrances, and so are citruses. There's nothing here that's highly authentic or something that I could gravitate to saying, oh, it's, you know, it's different. The lavender in here is super high-pitched. It will give this fragrance a clean laundry-like smell, and it smells like lavender from a laundry detergent, for me, to my nose. And again, yes, it's clean, it's soapy, and it's going to have those qualities to it. And some people will gravitate to that, but there's much better on the market. And that's where this is where I'm doing fragrance reviews on particular fragrances like this. Some guy may be watching my review and he's been wearing this since it's been released. Maybe see my review and maybe try out something new. That's what I'm trying to do here. The intro to this fragrance felt like many others, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't feel like you're going to stand out at all with this one. The juniper in this does jump a bit on this one. It actually is the one redeeming quality in this fragrance that I did like. In the dry down of Perry Ellis Reserve for Men, once those citruses have burned off, they're out of the way, and making its way to the end of the backbone, they do continue to push a little bit the citruses. Very interesting. Then it's the floral concoction here, mixed in with some weak woods, some oak moss back in the huge lavender note, being helped out with some carnation and some rose. You feel a little bit of herbs here, tarragon, of course. The herbs in here are minor to the whole spectrum. It's more about that lavender. This fragrance does remind me of some a cheap version of perhaps Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, because of the musks they both utilize, and Platinum Egoist, which also utilizes sandalwood and lavender. It really feels like a cheaper version of those fragrances. I know it's it's supposed to smell like eternity for men, but it really feels like a really bargain bin type of Platinum Egoist, Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce with a little bit of eternity pushed into it. Get those fragrances instead of this. My personal opinion. I really like Fierce is good. It is. Yeah, it can be teeny bopper and things like that. Platinum Egoist. If you like that type of scent, might as well go with the Chanel. Higher quality. Overall, Reserve for Men is a very clean, safe, easy to use, run-of-the-mill scent for men. And, you know, I like my fragrances to stand out. And even in the designer game, like, it doesn't have to smell you know, super crazy, and I understand the price point with this one, but most of the notes here are the usual suspects, and wearing this made me feel like I'm stuck in the 90s, and not the good 90s. It's like, this should be back in the 90s. This should be discontinued. It's named aptly, almost a reserve scent for the silent types that don't want anything too crazy as a scent. This is the type of person I think would be wearing this. It's a cologne scent. This one is known as a cooler months type of scent, if you go on base notes in Fragrantica. But I had a better experience with it in the warmer months, just because there's so much, it's a lavender-based scent, so sandalwood and some musks and other notable notes. But the prominent notes are really more springtime and fall time and almost a cooler summer day type of fragrance. Recommended age for this one, anybody can wear it. I can see teens wearing this. Again, this will probably be found in your bargain bin, and that's where you're going to get this. So anybody can really wear this. Fragrances that it reminds me of, there's quite a bit. Eternity for Men, this is what it's supposed to be, a clone or of it by Calvin Klein. Again, you can get Eternity for the same price as this. I don't really see much of it. A little bit, it pulls a little bit of it. Avatar by Cody, Bill Blass, amazing. Platinum Egoist, Fierce. The list can go on and on. Best time to wear this fragrance is the work fragrance, daily wear fragrance. Seasons, mostly spring, fall, and cooler summer days. Development is fairly, not linear, but more on the average, but the lower average. Definitely not complex, even though with the note breakdown, that's almost like a library. No, it's fairly average. Work appropriate, yeah, this is exactly what this is for. And I'm assuming that's why they were selling this with their tuxes and suits, is because that's exactly what it's for. I can't see this for, don't wear this on a date. Formal wear, I guess. But it's so, no. Signature scent worthy, yeah, it could be, but you're 20 years behind the times here with your signature scent. Get something a little more modern, a little more oomph to it, a little more personality to the fragrance, something that smells. And a lot of these designers that are being sold now, a lot of them are smelling much, much better than this type of fragrance. So let's get into the rating system. Projection, longevity, fairly low scores here. Projection, 5 bottles out of 10. Fairly average as far as projection goes. It doesn't go any further than a lot of other fragrances, so it's pretty good. It's okay. Longevity, 4 bottles out of 10. It lasts 4 to 5 hours. In the high heat, it does actually better for me, and that's the weird thing. People are wearing this during like fall and winter, but I felt like in the a little more higher heat, 5 to 7 hours with this one. So compliment factor, I'm going to give it a 4, very much subpar. There is, you know, some people still do like this type of build. When wearing this out, the one thing that I noticed when wearing this out, as far as compliment factor, is people recognize this kind of cologne of type of scent. They just felt like, oh, it smells like dad, or it smells like my brother, or something like that. Back in the day, that's how that's how it felt every time I'm wearing it. Nobody was saying, oh, this smells like blah 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 right now. That's what they were wearing. Uniqueness, 2. No, there's no uniqueness here, none. Pricing versus what you get, 3. It's bargain bin, and even at that price, I'd rather that people that do take my voice has gospel. Might as well spend an extra 20 bucks or something, get something a little better for yourself. Versatility, she's versatile. 7 bottles out of 10. Smell, 3, and I'm being a little generous here, 3. Overall score for Perry Ellis Reserve for men, 3 bottles out of 10. Yeah, you can find much better. And that goes to a buy, try, or pass. Easy pass for me. I really did not, I tested it, proof's in the pudding. But for me personally, that's probably the end of the road for this one. I'm not going to wear it. I don't see myself reaching for this one. There is better. As far as the brand of Perry Ellis, there is better, and there is going to be some better reviews on my channel on the brand. I think this one. But overall, from the house of Perry Ellis, this one is a definite pass for me. I can't vouch for this one at all. I want to thank you for watching my review on Perry Ellis Reserve for Men. Please comment below if you've had, an experience with this fragrance, good, bad, and the ugly. Please, always love to hear your take on a particular fragrance, even though it's completely 180 from what I think. It's just one man saying his thoughts on a particular fragrance. So not saying I'm right or wrong, but I'd love to hear somebody on the positive side of this fragrance. I'm sure there is that absolutely love this one. So I can't wait to hear your take. And remember, greater pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching.